So, welcome everyone to Real Talk with Crystal Glass. I am your host, Crystal Glass, and today we're here with Miss Shania Brown, all the way from Tennessee. Tell us your thoughts.
I am so excited to be here today. I am so happy to be talking to this amazing woman right here, Miss Crystal Glass. I am just ecstatic.
No, I'm ecstatic to have you here. Number one, you're a teenager.
I'm a teenager. I'm 14. 14, guys.
And she's here to inspire us all, not just the young people, but us old heads too.
Oh, you're not old. What do you mean?
I just mean older.
Whatever. Yeah, older and age.
So tell us, beyond writing and being an actress and writing your first screenplay at 12 years old, I think that's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I love what I do. I love inspiring people. I love entertaining people. I love putting a smile on people's face or bringing something to their attention that maybe wasn't at the front of their mind when they woke up that morning. Yeah, I like to give people
So check this out. We have influencers out there. You're an encourager. So we're changing up the dynamic right now because we're children of God. So we're going to be encouragers.
Encouragers, yes, encourage you to do what makes you happy, encourage you to pay attention to other people, make sure they're okay, because I am very thoughtful, I feel, I don't know. I care so much about other people, not just my own happiness, but for other people's happiness. So just think about that, you know.
We should all be that way, right? So tell us, okay, so you're born and raised where?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Awesome. And you are 14 years old.
Years old, yes, just turned 14 on October last year, obviously, because it's the new year, 2020.
I think that's amazing. And you wrote your first script when you were how old?
I was 12. I had this friend, and I felt like something else might have been going on with him, not just him being, because people were not very nice to him. They were always mean, talking about him, and the teachers and the adults in the school system didn't help either. So I just went to my mom and I talked about it to her, and I honestly cried because getting it off my chest and being able to tell someone how I felt that this other person was feeling just felt so nice to be able to tell her this. And we were like, let's bring this to people's attention and let's write this.
And where she's talking about mental illness and being bipolar, and we have to take the time to know somebody or to know what's going on so we can feel their pain. You're taking on a burden. Actually, you're taking on someone else's burden, and that's a part of being a child of God. We take on others' burdens, we pray for them, and when they get healed, set free, and delivered, we can shout hallelujah, right?
Yes, hallelujah. I hope that it helps more people because I did the short, but now we made it into a full feature film.
Right.
So I am just so happy, and I can't wait until it's out there and people can see it, and it can hopefully change how they felt about something or make them want to go out and just help other people and listen to
What's the name of the film?
Why Me? It's called Why Me, everyone, because when you're going through something, you just want to say, why would this happen to me? Why would this happen to this person? Why this? Why that? And you start questioning God. You start questioning. And you always got to keep him in your spirit. You always got to believe that he has something better coming for you.
So we're going to go over into the studio and pick this up where we left off. And we want to say thank you for tuning in. We're with Shania Brown at Real Talk. Welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Crystal Glass, and on today's show, we have a very special guest, Miss Shania Brown. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. So listen, we want to talk about Shania Brown.
Yes.
The 14-year-old success story, I'm going to call you. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an actress, model, screenwriter, activist, entrepreneur. I just love the entertainment business, encouraging people, inspiring people, bringing stuff to people's attention. So I do a lot of different things that are in sort of the same group.
Right.
So I'm a screenwriter because I wrote a film. I wrote a short film at first, and then I wrote a full feature film. They were both about mental illness, and they were both called Why Me? And I wrote the first one as a test run to see if I liked it, and I loved doing it. So then we did the full thing. And I did it because I had this friend, and I felt like something was going on besides what I saw, like from the teachers not really helping him when the students would be mean to him and things like that. So I felt like something else was going on, went to my mom about it, and we decided to do the short. And now we have the movie, and I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait for it to come out. You know, I love modeling.
Yes.
It's just something about, you know, just putting on a bunch of different outfits and just walking on a runway.
So let me ask you this. I know as a child, because I know I did it. You know, play dress up in mommy's closet and put on her shoes.
Yes.
And then she would yell and say, "Get out my shoes, girl!" Right?
See, my mom, it was only with certain shoes, because some shoes you just don't wear when you're a child because they're just like too much, you know?
Right.
But from a young age, my mom knew that I was going to be something else. I was just going to be out there and just energetic and very happy about making other people happy and doing what makes me happy. So I would just be in her heels walking. Sometimes I would stumble, but you know, my mom was like, "How you walk that good in my heels like that?"
Really?
Yes, she was like, "What are you doing?" So it just started from there pretty much, me just in her heels. I think I had some of them, you know, Disney play heels or something like that. Yeah,
they're not stilettos.
Yeah, no, they're just like, they're kind of like what I got on now. They're just boots, kind of ish.
Yeah. The little, you know. So also, because I know I have like very exact ages where I know when I was 8, I made my first dress for my dolls. You know, when I was 13, I wrote my first screenplay.
Oh wow,
Because
nice.
I was a diehard fan of Starsky and Hutch. And a friend of mine, we used to talk about Starsky and Hutch all the time, and then I wrote an episode, and that was like my first thing, you know.
Oh wow.
And so it's like, do you have anything like that you can share with us, like at age of whatever you started doing something?
Well, at the age of 7, I started my own talk show, which is why I'm excited to be on here.
About.
Real Talk with Shania. So, you know, it kind of got a connection.
Your show's called Real Talk with Shania?
Keeping it real with
Keeping
Shania.
it real with Shania at 7 years old.
Yes, 7. It was so fun.
See, I just had the dream. She was doing it. That's the difference.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, too. You know, I would just be talking about certain things.
Yes.
And I enjoy it a lot, and I still do to this day. So I like filming on there. I like doing little video clips of me just talking to people, talking about this topic, talking to this person about how they felt about something. So it's really fun to just talk to people.
I've seen a few of your pictures on Instagram, and they inspire me. I love that my favorite picture of you, you're wearing, I think it's like you're sitting with your legs crisscrossed, and you have on like a jumper. I think it's maybe blue jeans, and then half of it is really colorful. And your hair is in braids, and it's my favorite picture. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I've done so many pictures. I think I know what you're talking about, but
yeah,
I'm not entirely sure.
I was gonna have her find it, but we'll find it and put it up on the show. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of my favorite pictures of you. And another favorite picture of you is the one that's on the flyer for this show with the blue suit.
Oh wow!
Now, who made that suit?
The suit.
You know what I'm talking about?
The one I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't worn too many suits.
Blue and white printed.
Blue and white.
And you have your hair up. It's on the flyer that Miss Yolanda Mac created from Ms. Mac Marketing.
Oh yeah, she is an amazing PR. She is an amazing person. She's like,
we're gonna bring her in here.
she's like family to me. She came to where I live, Memphis, Tennessee, and she really mixed in with my family because that's who she is to me. She's a part of my family now because
It's all about family, and not just your biological family, but your church family, your extended family, your colleagues, your friends. It's a village.
It's a lot.
It's a tribe.
And I already got too many family members, so I got to remember because I have a lot of cousins. You know, it's just
yes. So. Next, I want to talk about, also, you said you started your TV show when you were 7. You did your TV show.
Yes.
What was the next milestone for you?
The next milestone, I don't know. I did New York Fashion Week. That was.
How old were you when you did that? Was that recent?
That was recent-ish. That was like
Okay.
3 or 4 years ago. I believe I was 11, turning 12 maybe. I have my mama's memory, okay? So that's all I'm going to say. And she knows that.
You have some great milestones. I mean, to be
Thank you.
a kid in New York Fashion Week is really big. I used to do makeup and hair for New York Fashion Week, and I remember I was doing hair and makeup for this designer Lourdes, and she was amazing. And her final dress was a wedding gown, and it was a little girl walking with the model in a flower girl dress. So I had to put a little lip gloss on her. She was so cute, but she was like maybe 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, they start young, you know. Shoot.
Yeah. So so you got those milestones. So you have a milestone with your TV show. You have a milestone with the walking in the runway in the fashion show. What are the milestones? Okay, this milestone here. Why me? That's a big milestone.
This was amazing. I wasn't scared to go to my mom about it because we were talking about it already, but it's like a big deal to be putting on a whole full film. You know, it's a lot of work, but God blessed us and we finished it in 7 days.
Yeah.
A full film in 7 days.
That's awesome. 7 days.
7 days.
Now, let's tell our viewers about why me is about bipolar. Being bipolar
or any mental illness,
illness that people don't catch. And you would have loved my other guest on our other show. Her name is Shania, spelled the same way your name is spelled.
Oh, wow.
But she pronounces it Shania. Shania Henderson, she's an occupational therapist. So we touched on that a little bit about what and how she works with the teachers, and she works with her students to help them get along better in class with their classmates, to help them study better and focus and all that great stuff. So you would have loved her. I love learning. A great undertaking at a young age, and you wrote this at 12 years old, correct?
Yes.
But you were 12 years old, guys. So if you're young out there, get it going. So, right? Am I right?
Get it going. You know, if you love something, just do it. You know, can't be scared. Obviously, you can be scared because you don't know what's gonna happen, but you just gotta be confident. You gotta be happy, and don't do something because you'll think it'll make other people happy. Do it because it'll make you happy. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think that we're gonna come back and talk more with Ms. Shania Brown in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
That girl right there, he loved her to the moon and back. Nobody can mess with his baby girl.
I lost my father. He was the only person that understood me.
Life is nothing but sitting on the beach, watching the waves crashing.
After Thomas died, I started noticing something in Crystal.
This? What do you mean this? My dad is dead.
I found out that she is bipolar.
I hear you. I understand.
Crazy. You mean like me?
God does not put more in you than you can handle.
My daughter is wrecking my nerve.
I try every day.
You are always loved.
And welcome back with more with Miss Shania Brown. And I know you have some milestones to talk about. Tell us about those.
Well, at the age of 12, I was the youngest to be inducted into the African American Women in Cinema at the Sundance Film Festival. And
That's awesome.
when my mom told me that, this is my honest reaction. I jumped up and I was just ecstatic.
That's
I was
amazing.
so happy and proud of myself that I worked and worked to get to this moment, to get to that moment. And we went to Salt Lake City, Utah, and it was an amazing experience.
What up?
I'm
And
so
I know
tired.
like me. It's
I got to
okay.
meet some amazing people.
Yes.
So I was just so happy. I was like, oh, giddy and stuff, you know.
So this was you were the first young, well, okay,
The youngest.
the youngest filmmaker or the youngest African American? What was it?
the youngest filmmaker to be inducted into the African.
Gotcha. And was that for Why Me?
That was for the short film.
Yes. And what year was that? That was recent.
2 years ago because I was 12. So it was. I forgot the year for a second.
It's 2020 now, so
It
it's
was
2018.
2018.
We know our subtraction.
Yeah, we know how.
Don't judge.
I was thinking it was 2019. So I
So
forgot.
2018.
Yeah.
So did you go to Sundance Film Festival?
Yes, I had so much.
And where is that at? Isn't that
Well, the one I guess there's multiple. I'm not sure how it works because there might be multiple places that it's held at, but I went to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
So it was
Gotcha.
freezing.
Yes.
It was freezing. It was snow. The mountains were covered. You couldn't see nothing. You couldn't see anything.
But look at the great opportunities. Sometimes in the midst of all that,
Yeah.
you know, God gives us a favor. He gives us a breakthrough, even through all the snow and the cold weather. Because you could have been the extreme and been somewhere extremely hot, like 110 degrees,
I
right?
could have been in Antarctica.
Hello. Yeah, right. I wouldn't care. Take me, Lord, wherever you want me to go, I'll go. Okay, so now, tell us who's in this movie, Why Me?
So we have an amazing poet, Roy Lee Jarman. He was my uncle in a thing. It just
He
went
played
to
your
that
uncle?
moment. Yes,
Yes.
it was kind of funny. But I had Cinda Williams. She was my
She's
mother.
one of my favorites.
Oh, thank
I
you.
remember
Yeah, I
her
was
from
so
her back in the
excited.
day.
Mr. Hawthorne James. My
Yes.
office hours are from 9 to 5.
9 to
So
5. My favorite movie, The 5 Heartbeats.
He was
Yes.
my father.
Now, how was it working with those two?
They were so sweet. You know, I was so excited when they came down and we met for the first time. And then I feel like on screen it was really good, like father-daughter chemistry or mother-daughter
chemistry,
Yeah,
yes.
it was like, it was good.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable and okay with, of course, you might work with some people that
don't have that
you don't mix
nurturing.
well with.
Right,
but
right.
they were really nice and I really liked working with them. And then I had 5-time world kickboxing champion and 4-time Golden Glove. Robert Parham, he directed it. And
Yes.
I just got to work with, I was in a movie with him. He was my first, movie, Snow Black. So for him to direct my own movie that I wrote was really amazing because
Oh, nice.
he was there for me twice.
There for you twice and keep on going, right?
Yes.
Because we don't know what you're going to be doing in the next 5 years.
I
Like,
have no
how many,
idea.
listen, how many scripts do you have?
Ooh, I can't say that. Because
Don't say it. But I know when I was going through a tough time in my life, through my divorce, I wrote 17 movie ideas.
wow.
And I completed 7 scripts. I kid you not. I take, you got your inspiration from your friend, and I get my inspiration from people or the actors that's going to play the part. I'll just talk on the phone with them for a couple hours and hang up the phone and write the whole thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Sometimes I'll get inspiration from watching another movie that I thought, sometimes I have my own ideas, okay? And I think a movie is going to go one way and it doesn't go my way, so I'm like, you know what? Let me write this my way, okay? Let me fix it. Because I've started watching a lot more movies because I feel like watching other people's things and not comparing it necessarily, but seeing what you can do to make yours better, see what you can do to improve.
Right.
I feel like it's good. So I watch some short films now. I watch a bunch of different types of movies. I watch people that I've never seen before. Sometimes I watch things that I wouldn't ever think that I would like to get inspiration and to see what I can do. And I'm an emotional person, so I'll cry over anything. Just yesterday I was crying over a robot losing his memory, but it's a long story.
I cry over commercials.
I know, and you're like, so this is a commercial for this company?
So
and you
I get it. I really get it. And
Yeah.
that's amazing to have that at such a young age. So I know, sky's the limit for you when you hit those 20s, you know, and you're really sitting in that director chair, directing people and
I've always wanted to do that.
motivating
Oh my
people and encouraging.
I
I think
also
that's a
had
blessing.
Jan Miller in the movie. She played the doctor, and I am also an ambassador for her, which was so amazing.
I hear brand ambassador.
Yeah, brand
no
ambassador.
doubt. She's a
Yeah.
fabulous designer. I've seen a lot of her stuff
Really?
online, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, I love
Yay!
it. I'm so excited. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know. Look at
My mom
you.
told me, I was like, I'm gone. I didn't even know how to react. I was speechless.
Now, weren't you just up here to walk in a show for her, or no?
I did a photo shoot for
yes.
something, and now I'm here to, I think it's another photo shoot.
And we'll talk about that in the next segment.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm excited because
All
I love
right.
taking pictures. I love
Hello.
showing off other people's designs.
So let's look at the camera. We'll be right back with more Shania Brown after this.
Instagram model Shania Brown. So, follow me, keep up with me, make sure you know what's going on.
And we'll also have it on our page. Okay, and also look for Style Maven Magazine out in April 2020 with Miss Shania on the cover.
You'll see me. You'll see my face.
Thank you, my
Remember
darling.
this face. You'll see it.
Thank you, my darling. We love you.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Wow, it was amazing.
Wait for you.
It was amazing, amazing.